So what are you pulling me over for?
The GoPro on your helmet.
The GoPro on my helmet?
Yeah, I've asked you for your information. You're refusing to give it to me.
I'm not refusing to give it to you. It's just I did not commit a crime.
Answer my question. Speeding
I'm
a
not
crime?
answering any more questions. I'd like to speak to my lawyer. Please step away from me with your badge, your gun, and your fake costume.
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. Today's video is brought to us by FZ Crazy Auditor. If you enjoy the video, make sure to hop on over to his channel and subscribe. FZ uses his FZ to conduct audits around Placerville, California, and over the past few months has made some great audit videos that have put him on the radar of local law enforcement agencies. This video starts with FZ being pulled over by an officer of the California Highway Patrol.
Can I see your driver's license, registration, and insurance, please?
So what are you pulling me over for?
The GoPro on your helmet.
The GoPro on my helmet?
Yeah, the fixture, the mounting grid.
What's wrong with it?
You're not allowed to have that on your helmet. You can't have anything protrude more than 2 millimeters off the surface of the helmet.
That's a crime?
It's not a crime, it's an infraction.
Okay, so you pulled me over for a non-crime?
It's an infraction, it's a moving violation. You can't have anything on your helmet. It compromises the integrity. Can I have the information I asked you for, please?
Actually, sir, I mean, the fact that you pulled me over for a traffic violation of a GoPro on the top of my helmet, which is for my safety, it's kind of ridiculous. I will not be consenting to anything.
He's told that he's being pulled over for, quote, the GoPro on your helmet. The first universal motorcycle helmet law was enacted in 1966. As a way to increase helmet use, the federal government offered an incentive to states that enacted helmet use laws by offering federal safety programs and highway construction funds. The universal laws were in effect in 47 states by 1975. However, in 1976, Congress revoked federal authority to assess penalties for noncompliance, and thus states began to weaken helmet laws. Currently, about half the states require helmets for all motorcyclists. Still, only 3 states, Illinois, Iowa, and New Hampshire, have absolutely no helmet laws whatsoever. The majority of states have laws requiring helmet use for younger riders, and, in Colorado, younger passengers. In May 2011, the NHTSA issued FMVSS number 218. This DOT safety standard is what the officer is referring to. Rigid projections outside any helmet shell shall be limited to those required for operation of essential accessories and shall not protrude more than 5 millimeters. For example, while visor fasteners are allowed, a spike or other protruding decorations indicate an unsafe helmet. The idea is that a protruding object can weaken the function of the helmet during an impact. While it is the law, I could never see myself enforcing it if I were an officer. GoPros are seen on almost every avid rider, and I would argue is an essential accessory to safety. That would have to be argued in court as the language of the law is vague. Furthermore, FZ is right to question if violating the safety standard is a crime. No victim, no crime. The officer argues that it is an infraction. An infraction is the violation of an administrative regulation, ordinance, municipal code, and in some jurisdictions, a state or local traffic rule. In some states, an infraction isn't considered a criminal offense and is rarely punishable by incarceration, which means he doesn't get a jury trial. All arguments will be made to a judge who works with the prosecutor and the cops. It is also worth asking yourself at this point whether you think the government should be able to create laws that would strip you of your freedoms. The purpose of a helmet is personal safety. While a seatbelt may prevent you from being thrown around a vehicle into other passengers, banning protruding objects on a helmet does nothing to keep people, other than the rider, safe. Should it be the government's role to enforce our own personal safety during recreational acts? Let me know what you think below. The officer asks if FZ is familiar with Penal Code 148, which defines resisting arrest. It is clear that the officer is implying that by not providing his identification, FZ could be arrested for resisting or obstructing. Later in the video, it is clear that they know FZ by referring to him by name and issuing a ticket without being provided with ID, leaving me to question whether the stop was retaliatory for his efforts as an auditor. That is something you'll have to decide for yourself.
So if you need to get a sergeant out here, that'd be great.
What's your name?
Did I commit a crime?
I've stopped you for a traffic violation.
Okay.
I've asked you for your information. You're refusing to give it to me.
I'm not refusing to give it to you. It's just I did not commit a crime. And you pulled me over for a GoPro on my helmet.
And it's a traffic violation.
Which is for my safety.
Okay. Do you understand what I stopped you
What's your name and badge number? Bliss, what's your badge number?
You answer my question, and I'll answer yours.
What is your badge number, sir?
But you answer my questions?
I'm cooperating so far. I pulled her over.
You have not produced your driver's license. You have not produced your registration.
Because you pulled me over for not a crime. And in fact, it's the stupidest thing you can pull me over for is that freaking camera.
Is speeding a crime?
A camera on my helmet.
Is speeding a crime?
A camera on my helmet, sir.
Answer my question. Is speeding a
crime?
crime?
I'm not answering any more questions. I'd like to speak to my lawyer.
Can I have your information, please?
You can get your sergeant.
Sit tight.
Bliss. I'm not sure what his badge number is. He pulled me over because I have a GoPro on my helmet. What a ridiculous revenue collecting piece of shit.
Hey, I just want to let you know that I'm also recording this stop.
Of course
and
you
I've
are.
asked you numerous times for your information and you're refusing to do so.
I'm not refusing. If I committed a crime, I would absolutely give you my ID.
All right. You've been stopped for a traffic violation.
I got stopped for a GoPro on my helmet.
And I've told you it's a traffic violation.
That's a bullshit violation. So go ahead and get your sergeant here.
Okay, I've told you it's a violation, so you're still refusing to produce your information.
If
when you've
you
been
can
informed that
articulate a crime that I have committed, I will ID. Until then, I do not have to ID. And in fact, this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right, and I am now invoking Title 18, Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law. If you do one more movement without getting your sergeant here, you're fucked.
Did you hear me?
Did you hear me? Get your sergeant here. I'm done speaking to you. I told you I am done talking. I am now invoking my Fifth Amendment right to stay silent. Thank you.
If you fail to produce your information,
then what? You're going to arrest me?
You're in jeopardy of being
so that'd be kidnapping, and I already invoked Title 18, Section 242.
How is that kidnapping?
You'll find that out in court, sir.
You're failing to identify.
You'll find that out in court.
Are you familiar with?
Are you getting your sergeant?
Are you familiar with Section Penal Code 148?
Are you not listening to a lawful order?
Are you listening to my lawful order?
Call your sergeant. You are not. This traffic stop is unlawful, especially since I told you this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right.
Okay.
And you pulled me over for a fucking GoPro.
Which I've told you is a traffic violation.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stay right here and I'm staying silent.
Okay.
Until I speak to my lawyer.
Do you really want to go to jail?
Do you not want to get your sergeant?
I've called him.
Okay, good. Well, I'm staying silent until he's here and I talk to him.
Okay.
Bliss, please step away from me with your badge, your gun, and your fake costume. I'll be right here.
Okay.
By your bike.
Look at this. I'm being treated like a fucking criminal because I have a GoPro on my helmet. He literally pulled me over for this.
Are you Cody Shear?
Mind your own business.
Are you Cody Shear?
I am not answering questions.
Okay.
I don't answer questions.
Cody, if you're not going to answer, just don't answer.
I don't answer questions. I'm not answering the question. I'm just saying, this is stupid. You pull someone over for a fucking GoPro? This is for my safety. You pull me over for that? Like, come on. Get the fuck out of here. I informed him if I committed a crime, I would ID immediately, but he does not suspect me of committing a crime. He pulled me over for a fucking GoPro helmet.
Hey, Cody, if he issues you a citation, are you going to sign it?
If he issues me a citation,
Correct.
he could take that and wipe his ass with it.
Why are you being so...
Because he pulled me over for a fucking GoPro on my helmet.
Okay.
Okay? Is that a crime?
If it's in the vehicle code, then yes, it is.
Is it a crime? Do you know what a crime is?
Yes, I know what a crime is. If
Okay.
it's in the vehicle code, then it's a crime.
So just tell me what the difference between a crime and an infraction is.
An infraction is a crime, yes.
Okay, so what, is this a misdemeanor or a felony?
I don't know. It's definitely not a felony.
Well, I know that, but is it a misdemeanor or a felony?
Neither one. It's most likely not a
Either one.
misdemeanor too.
Okay.
But I don't.
So
know
I don't need an ID for a non-crime.
He's
a jackass. He's gonna
he
get.
pulled you over for a reason, right?
Listen, either way, I'm gonna see him in court.
I'll listen to you. Yeah.
Okay. So either way, he'll be seen in court and he'll learn a lesson.
Good.
And if you guys want to come here and back him up for a unlawful stop,
This is what we always do, though. Like
I know
if we see somebody on a traffic stop, if we see somebody on a traffic, you know that.
No, I know, and I'm always there. But the thing is, like, when you show up and you realize, like, I'm someone that knows my rights. Okay, so I did not commit a crime. I do not have to ID. I will not ID. He can't even write me that ticket without seeing my ID and getting my consent. So do I have to sign that ticket? No, and I will still go to court. It's not that big of a deal. I don't have to sign the fucking thing.
Okay.
And he's gonna want to arrest me. If he wants to arrest me, that's gonna be his problem.
Okay.
Like, fucking make my day, dude.
Okay.
He shouldn't have pulled me over for a non-crime. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm following the speed limit, stop at the stop signs, all the bullshit, and he fucking runs up on me because I have a GoPro. Not gonna happen, dude.
Is that what he said to you?
That's exactly what he did. It's all on camera.
Okay.
You know? I mean, fuck, dude. I'm not messing around. Like, this is stupid. I mean, I deal with you guys all the time, and you know, to be pulled over for a non-crime and these guys know what I fucking do, like, Messing with the wrong one, dude.
Alright. Just hang tight, alright?
Friend, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
Did he cite you?
Well, he's about to, because I have a GoPro on my helmet.
Okay.
I mean, that's literally what he pulled me over for.
For having a GoPro?
For having a GoPro on my helmet.
Oh, okay.
Like, this is the dumbest thing I have heard. And the fact that I'm an auditor, this is the funniest thing I fucking heard. So.
And he explained to you that signing it doesn't, you're not admitting anything?
You know, that doesn't matter. He shouldn't even be writing me a ticket. If anything, he should just give me a warning and say, well, I don't even know. I mean, I wouldn't even take my GoPro off because it's not a fucking crime.
Right.
This is for my safety. So right now, he's not only impeding my Fourth Amendment right, but he's going to write me a ticket for my safety. Okay,
Well,
this is revenue collection at its finest, and he will not this will not be pushed through in court.
I don't know what that's about, but I'm just saying he did tell you that you're not.
He hasn't told me that yet, but
Okay.
we'll get there.
All right. Well, I'm telling you, just because we've talked before, I'm just telling you that you're not admitting anything by signing a ticket.
Well, how the hell is he writing me a ticket without even getting my consent and getting my ID?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I know he can run my registration, so he supposedly knows my name, but he hasn't confirmed anything. Just because Sosa over here said yeah, but what do you guys have, a fucking picture of me in your office? You know, a picture of my bike and my kids too?
I don't know what that's about, but I'm just.
Well,
I just heard that there was a refusal sign, and I was just throwing it out there that it's.
No, I refuse to give him my ID because I didn't commit a crime.
Okay.
I
So
didn't
he hasn't written you a ticket yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
But
okay.
I didn't commit a crime, so I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not IDing.
Okay.
How's it going, Lee?
Morning, sir. How are you?
Morning.
So what's going on?
So it was a great day.
Okay.
Okay, I was just out enjoying my day, and I got pulled over for having a GoPro on my helmet.
Okay.
Okay, and so I let Bliss know that this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right. The fact that I was just traveling, I was following all the rules and laws of the road and traffic safety and nothing. And then he gets behind me and pulls me over for a GoPro and tries to tell me that that's a violation of whatever code. What safety code? What does it even matter? What if I had a fin on my helmet? What if I put my visor up? Is that now a violation of the traffic code? Like, look how close my visor is being as high as my GoPro. What violation, what crime have I committed? Please tell me.
Okay, so you're in violation of the California Vehicle Code that says you can't have that mounted on your helmet like that.
Okay, so can you
It's as
tell me
simple
what
as
code that is?
Pardon?
What code is that?
Pardon? I don't know what code is.
Okay, look that up and also
But
tell me what crime I
regardless-
committed.
Regardless, it's an infraction.
Okay,
It's like speeding.
and I'll see him in court.
Correct.
Absolutely.
need
And
your
it's gonna be a
we
fun
need
day in
your-
court. Make sure you're ready for a full day, buddy.
Right, and we need your information.
So I need your
I
driver's
have not
license,
committed a
registration
crime. A crime. Do you know what a crime is?
Do you understand what we're saying? We just
I
need
see.
your
I understand. Is what I just did a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's an infraction.
Exactly.
Infraction.
There's no crime in an infraction. Therefore, I have no
we need
reason.
to have your driver's license so we can identify
here's the
you
thing.
and write
I
all
technically
that stuff
don't even
down
need
on
this
there.
license plate.
Okay.
I don't even need a fucking driver's license. Okay, it's the Fourth Amendment. This is my property on public roads, and I'll make sure you understand that in court. Okay, my lawyer will definitely make sure you understand that. But when I'm pulled over, if I haven't committed a crime, I do not have to ID. He shouldn't even be pulling me over unless it's a crime. And I understand that you guys have a job and you're not used to being told that. But some people do know their rights. Okay? I'm one of those very few
So
people.
are you not going to give us your ID or anything?
Okay, so you're going to threaten me with jail.
I've just asked you a question.
Would I go to jail if I don't ID?
Would you go to jail if you
Yeah.
don't have
Are
ID?
you going to arrest
You're
me?
gonna have to ID.
Is this a threat of arrest if I don't ID?
I'm asking you, are you going to give us your ID?
And I'm asking you, am I going to be taken to jail if I don't
Keep
ID?
asking a question with a question. He asked you a question. Answer the question.
You are my servant.
Okay.
I am not your bitch. Okay? I'm just asking you a question. Before I answer a question, are you threatening me
I'm not
with
threatening you at all.
arrest?
I want to know whether you're
No,
going to
with
provide us
with an
your
arrest.
identification so he can fill out his citation, so then we can give you a summons to go to court, so then you can come to court and then talk to the judge about it.
You know how easy it is for him to just put his tail between his legs and say, take that off your helmet?
Pardon?
Why couldn't he have said, if that's such a violation, why couldn't he have just asked me to take it off?
Well, he would have.
No, he didn't. He could have. He walked up. He wanted my ID so he can give me a ticket.
Your ID, so he
Right.
can, how do you know he's going to give you a ticket?
Because he asked for my ID.
How do you know he's going to give you a
It
ticket?
doesn't matter. I mean,
so you're making an
listen,
assumption
so
because
listen
he
here.
asked
Look
for an
here,
ID
right here.
that you're going to get the ticket.
Right
correct?
here. No, don't be
So-
grabbing, and you're getting too close to my personal stuff. Right here is my ID.
Okay.
Okay. Am I being threatened with an arrest because I put a GoPro for my safety on my helmet and got pulled over by a,
Get my pizza?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't want to.
you know? So what happens? What I'm asking is, what happens if I don't give you the ID?
Well, we need to satisfactorily identify you.
Okay. For
So
what?
we can do that right there. Okay. Or you can go in, run your fingerprints, and do all that kind of good stuff. In which
So
case
you
we
are
would have to
threatening me
take you
with
to jail.
arrest,
I'm not threatening you
booking,
I'm
with
asking you
booking,
to
putting
give
me in the
your
back,
ID so
probably
we
putting
can take care
handcuffs
of our
on me.
business. Will you provide us with your
So,
identification?
am I being detained right now?
Will you provide us with your... Yes, you're being
Okay,
detained.
so I'm being detained.
Yes.
I'm being threatened with an arrest.
Not being threatened.
Oh, booking. I'm being threatened with being booked. Okay, by is it Sergeant?
Yes.
Sergeant Lee,
Yes.
because of tyrannical bliss. I'm gonna hand this over.
Thank you.
There you go. Identify who you already have identified, and I'll see you in court. It's gonna be a fun one.
Do you have your insurance card with you also?
Look it up, dude. You got my ID. I'm not getting any. You got my ID. Do what you need to do. Everything is up to date. Everything is up to date.
Prove that to me.
Can you prove it? Just look it up. It's right there. I'm not giving you anything else. For a GoPro.
I don't know if you know it, but we don't have the capability of looking it up.
Well, that sucks for you.
I'm just throwing it out.
Trust me, I have insurance.
Well, we don't doubt that. I mean,
Okay, well,
he just asking that,
not
you're
too bad.
required to...
You asked for one thing, you got one thing. That's all you're getting until this. I speak to my lawyer.
Well, I'm not a party to this. I was just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Just to throw it out there.
You guys circle around like a bunch of vultures. Oh.
So do you feel like explaining to me, like, how come you don't want to identify?
Because you took an oath.
What's that?
You took an oath. This guy took an oath. You took an oath. Okay? To uphold the Constitution. Right now, you're violating the Constitution. And I know you don't believe me yet, but trust me, Bliss will find out.
I know. What I'm asking, though, is can you explain to me why, though? That's what I don't understand.
Because the Constitution, here's the Constitution,
Yeah.
okay? Unless I've committed a crime, I don't need to even fucking talk to you, whether you want to talk to me or not. You want to ask me questions? I don't have to answer shit. Unless I commit a crime, you are nothing but a servant.
Okay.
Okay? That's that.
Okay.
Plain and simple. You're not Mr. Badass with 3 stripes. You're fucking nothing. You are our servant.
Okay.
And then you pull people over, you violate our constitutional rights, and when we actually know them, even the Sergeant Lee, is going to need a real education.
Can I
And
ask
we'll get
again,
one.
though? So, since we're talking about it,
Uh-huh.
I'm just curious. I agree. If there's no crime, we can't stop. But I'm just asking. I guess where I'm getting at is, why do you think this is not a crime for him stopping you for a crime? I guess.
What? What? He pulled me over for a GoPro. How's that a crime? Do you know what a crime is? You have to have a victim. Where's my victim?
How do you figure?
What, for a crime.
So if the law says...
No, law, color of law is different than the supreme law of the land.
Oh,
Okay? There's only one law, and that's the Constitution.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
All right.
Everything else, you need consent.
Okay, so that's where we're getting.
Okay, like, do you know the UCC, Universal Commercial Code? Yeah. That's what you guys operate under. You guys need someone's consent to do anything. Bliss did not have my consent, and I did not commit a crime, therefore he violated my Fourth Amendment right.
All right, I need you to sign here in the red box. Being cited for motorcycle helmet safety. Sign there in the red box. Add here?
The truth.
Under duress.
That's exactly the term.
You weren't under duress.
I absolutely am.
Okay.
A violation of my Fourth Amendment right.
You're not going to get anything in the mail. Everything's done online in El Dorado County. There's a web address right here. Give it about 8 business days. Go to that web address, enter your citation information, your personal information, and your options there will be on how to handle the citation.
Yep, just make sure you're ready to go to court. So
right.
I will be needing it there.
Okay, so
Was your body cam on? Oh, you don't have one. Do you have a dash cam?
you need to take that off your helmet, okay?
Do you have a dash cam?
I do.
Okay. I'll be FOIAing that. And I'll also be FOIAing your records for a very long time to make you look really fucking bad.
Okay.
Go away.
You need to take that
Goodbye.
off your helmet.
Goodbye.
Okay?
Goodbye.
Are you going to take that off your helmet?
Goodbye. I don't answer questions. Goodbye.
Okay. If you get back on this motorcycle,
If you
with that
don't
on
leave
your
me
helmet,
alone, this is just going to escalate very much further, and you're going to look really bad, dude. I mean, it's just like, just go away. You gave me the ticket. Go away.
Okay, I'm asking you, are you going to take that off your helmet?
Am I free to go?
No, not until you take that off.
You're going to sit here all day and make me take it off?
Why won't you?
I'll take it off when I want to take it off. Goodbye. Kick rocks. Fuck off.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, the reason you're getting cited is for that on your helmet.
Okay.
And you can't I can't let the violation continue.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm gonna sit here for a while. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Goodbye.
That's fine. If you stay here and park.
Goodbye.
If you
Goodbye.
drive off.
Goodbye.
Please take that off your helmet.
Goodbye.
Because you'll be in continual
Shoot.
violation. All right.
Goodbye.
Did you hear me?
I don't speak your language. Goodbye.
All right. Well, evidently you do. Because you answer.
I'm just saying I don't
wanna
speak
answer,
your
you don't
current
answer, you
language.
don't.
Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Neither of they're conspiring. Get ready for court and a demotion. Fucking pig. You too, Lee. Fuck you, Lee. Fuck you, Bliss. Who the fuck is this other one? Fuck you, friend. Like, all you guys. Why? Because you let your buddies do it. You are a part of it.
I did nothing but treat you with respect. I didn't yell at you or curse at you.
No, but you didn't inform them that they're violating my rights, so you're as bad as they are. I don't care how nice a tyrant is, dude.
I tried to have
Okay.
I had to talk to you.
Yep. It's alright.
You don't want to talk to me.
No, I like talking to you because you actually listen, but you still don't understand. You were taught that you were taught you need consent. You forgot.
If we're trying to have a debate, we're trying to talk about it, you don't want to talk.
Yeah. Yep. Your whole department is gonna look really bad, dude. By the time I'm done with you. Now let's get this tyrant's fucking. What was your badge number?
It's on the citation.
Okay, good. Fucking bliss hole. Can I help you? Have a great day.
You too, Cody.
What is he writing down over here? Let's see. Anything illegal in there?
Cody,
Yep, say my name.
Do yourself a favor and stop being so belligerent.
Belligerent?
Yeah.
Stop being a tyrant, you fucking prick.
Profanities, huh?
Fucking prick. Oh, you gonna pull me over for that too? Fucking prick. Go away. Enjoy your demotion.